welcome to Thirsty Thursdays with a Therapist. My name is Jelisha Gatling. I'm a couples therapist here in New York City, working with couples to help them unpack the baggage that gets in between their relationships. Today's topic on quenching the thirst in your relationship is, are you sick and tired of the excuses? Today I wanted to talk about some of the common barriers and reasons that I hear from clients in terms of resistance to coming into therapy, reasons why they can't quite make it, why they feel like they can't commit to it. And a lot of the time, those same reasons that they have, those same barriers that they have for committing to therapy or even making that phone call, having that phone consultation, those same reasons tend to be the same reasons that they aren't having date nights, that they aren't having sex, that they aren't talking about the budget or money, that they aren't talking about those difficult, uncomfortable topics. And so I thought it would be worthwhile to pop in here and talk about some of those barriers. So the number one reason that I hear from people who are hesitant about seeking out therapy and really committing to it, there's no time, Jelisha. There's no time. And everyone says this with so much emphasis and confidence. You have no idea how crazy it is. My job is insane. My kids are all over the place. I mean, there's all sorts of things going on that people really have told themselves block them from being able to make time and to really prioritize their relationship. And I really like to harp on, it's not about creating more time. It's not about staying up super late and waking up extra early to make time for everything that you need to do, but it's about stepping back and assessing, where are you exerting energy and time that is not worthwhile, that is draining to you? Where can you clear out space, thus leaving more time and more energy for the things that you say really matter to you? I mean, how much are you willing to invest in your relationship? Are you going to use your leftover energy and those fumes after overextending yourself for work or for friends or for other things that maybe aren't quite serving you? So it's really more about clearing out time. Instead of saying, I don't have time, really step back and think about how you waste time. Are you on Instagram for an hour in the morning just going through this meme spiral when you could be using some of that time to meditate, to do yoga, to center yourself, to maybe read the paper with your partner over coffee? I mean, that could be quality time. Anything. There's so many things that we spend mindless energy on that doesn't serve us. And if we were to get rid of some of that and really acknowledge it, then we would have time left over for our partner. We would have time to make it to those weekly sessions. The next thing that I really wanted to mention, there's not really an official concept for this, I don't believe, but it's something that I like to call the when rabbit hole, which is, oh, we'll get to it when the holidays are over. We'll get to it when work slows down. We'll get to it when the weather gets better. We'll get to it when the kids go back to school. We'll get back to it when blah, 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 right? I mean, I could go on and on. This is something that I hear from couples all the time when I'm handing out homework assignments or suggesting things that they might do. We'll get to it when. And it's the same thing with therapy. I'll get to it when. And if you keep doing that, you'll find yourself in therapy in crisis, and that doesn't have to be the case. So also a good thing to think about when you find yourself coming up with all these reasons, a way to really step back and see if they're really, really valid and true is think about the things that you put energy and time into when your back is against the wall. When that project for work ends up not working out the way that it was planned and you have to work overtime and you're working that weekend, you find a way to finish that project. When you say, you know what, we can't afford it, we don't have the money for that. When your car breaks down or your computer screen cracks or your phone is lost, God forbid, you find a way to replace it. You find a way to fix it. You figure it out. But for some reason, when it comes to your relationship, there's all these reasons why you can't get to it. And it's really quite mind-boggling if you really think about it. I mean, here, especially in America, we have so much guilt about taking time off. We have so much guilt about going on vacation. I mean, in America, what are the statistics around how much vacation time goes unused? I've talked to way too many clients who struggle to go on vacation, to completely unplug without any guilt. And it's interesting to me that we have so much guilt and anxiety over unplugging and taking time off of work for a week, but we'll take months off of our relationship. Okay? Too real, too raw? It's true. Think about that. Now, I want you guys, if you're saying, hey, Jelisha, I'm on board, I hear you, but my partner is not willing to come, my partner still has a lot of resistance, I want you to really think about the way that you are proposing therapy, the way that you're bringing it up, the way that you're delivering it, okay? And I want you to look at my listening guide. I have a free listening guide, which has 5 solid tips that have been really, really helpful for some of the couples that I have worked with in really enhancing their listening skills. And so I want you to try that out and have a conversation with your partner if you think that therapy could be really helpful for the both of you. Now, if that doesn't work and you still can't get them on board, tune in next week for my next Thirsty Thursdays with a Therapist, where I am talking about why your partner won't go to therapy with you. It's gonna get real. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.